Hi Gemini, E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly update. It's going to range from the 18th through the 24th. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign video. As you know, it paints a clearer picture of what you'll actually be dealing with for this week. If you need your natal chart analyzed, please don't hesitate to contact me via messenger or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Now remember, this week's newsletter is celebrating All Joan July. I implore you to dive into the audiobook version of Unfortunately Francine. And don't forget to stay tuned to Mental Chatter Musings book giveaway this month. Several lucky readers will receive a copy of Unfortunately Francine to read or review, to read and listen to for a review. There will also be an opportunity to win an autographed copy of her epic novel, Black. Now, you can find a copy of my newsletter at my book page, E-Ray Taronic, on Facebook. Check out the sneak peek of Unfortunately Francine inside. Now, on Wednesday, the 21st, Diamond's World is back with author Blacktop, a.k.a. Dean Swift, a.k.a. Sir Swift to me, at 7 p.m. He's going to be chatting about his newest release, Innocent. And on Thursday, the 22nd, Diane will be interviewing Cheryl Gordon Love, the author of Peace in the Storm. They'll be discussing her catalog as well as her literary journey thus far. Now, don't forget, on Friday, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting. Authors will be giving you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies of I See You Reading's choosing. If you'd like to participate in Freestyle Friday as an artist, you can always contact Ebony Evans, the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club. Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the astrology, and then I will get into the actual horoscope portion of it. Now, this week, Venus is going to move into the sign of Virgo, trining Pluto, and the sun moves into Leo, trining Chiron and Aries, as well as the South Node in Sagittarius. And of course, we can't forget about the full moon in Aquarius, which is coupled with Saturn, trining the North Node in Gemini. Now, I've already said a mouthful, so let's really just get into what this means for you, Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. If you have any placements within 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, you know this the planet will impact you more so. Now, the sun, Sunday, the sun is in Cancer at 26 degrees. So if you have any aspects between 23 and 29 degrees, this will impact you more. And this is your area of money, resources. You may find yourself getting some good advice from an elder or a mentor today. So make an effort to listen, because they could have the keys to success or simply helping you to navigate a situation wisely. And with the moon in Scorpio trining Mercury in Cancer at 11 degrees, it's asking you not to over obsess over where you went wrong, or those determined to, and don't obsess over those determined to remind you of that fact. In fact, good communication or advice can come your way, like I said, to salvage what can be salvaged. Just don't allow yourself to get depressed or paranoid or anything like that. It only makes things worse. Remember that everyone goes through challenges. You're supposed to grow through what you go through. Now, on Monday, the sun is in Cancer at 27 degrees. If you have any aspects between 24 and I would say 29 degrees, even going into Leo at 0 degrees, this is going to aspect you more so. Okay. It's going to be, the sun is going to be trining Scorpio at 26 degrees. It's a good day to get out in nature and be more active. You might feel a deep affection for family on that day, especially as it pertains to, people you maybe even your work, or family as far as their health, where you are of service to family. You might be really feeling like you should put in some input or lend some resources to somebody or some money or things like that. Now, because it's trining that area, somebody could be lending you some money or some resources or some help with your health, or resources with the health of a pet even on Monday. All right. Now, at the same time, on Monday, Vesta is moving from your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children, and it's moving over to your area of, no, it's moving from your area of home and family, so where you were devoted to home and family, it's moving to your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So you be more devoted to your romantic partner or romance. You'll be more devoted to your children. You'll be more devoted to your creative endeavors. Okay. And this is going to be for some time. This is not just a 1-day transit. Okay. But it starts on Monday at 0 degree of Libra. Okay. So if you have any aspects between 0 and 3 degrees, or even going back into Virgo at maybe 28 degrees, this is going to aspect you more so. And because this Vesta talks about the light inside of us, and also it talks about our devotion to others, dedication is implicated here, and it's an intense connection to someone that you care about. It could cause you to go the extra mile, and that's in your area, like I said, of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So mind your spending. Don't spend too much money on children. Don't spend too much money on your romantic partner. Even if you are passionate about them, you want to watch out for that. But it's an intense connection that could cause you to go the extra mile. For some signs, this could be aggression towards people who mean your romantic partner ill will, or who mean your kids ill will, or who mean your creative projects ill will. You might get upset with them. So you want to be mindful of that, and don't go too crazy. Okay. Now, you will have some type of assistance and opportunities coming to you from around you. You might have someone around you that likes you in your neighborhood, some neighbors or something like that. You also have siblings lending you assistance with romance, creative endeavors, and children. Your siblings or somebody around you and your networks of people might be trying to hook you up with somebody if you're single. You might find love in that area. You could also have assistance with like babysitting. Your sibling might help, or someone within your networks of people might offer to babysit for you, somebody you already have. You want to watch out for those relationships coming your way, though, especially if people like you, because the South Node is there. So you're going to get people that maybe cater more so to your baser instincts as far as romantic partners and things like that. So you want to be mindful of pulling in the people, the wrong type of people, Now, as far as your blessings coming to where you are devoted, that's going to be in your area of self and your creative works, maybe even like what you think, what you preach, people at a distance from you and things like that, wanting to bring you blessings because of your creative works, people at a distance from you, wanting to partner with you, wanting to make themselves devoted to you, maybe friends even coming and saying, hey, I want to work with you on this and things like that. So you might have people coming to you starting on the 19th, and it's going to be for quite some time that it's going to be in that area. All right. Now, I think I talked about everything. Minding your temper when you're dealing with people, if they're trying to come at your family or your creative work. So be careful. I talked about that. Now on Tuesday, this is a single transit. The sun is in Cancer at 28 degrees. Okay. I'll let you do the degrees yourself because it's 3 degrees forward or backward. Okay. Listen to your instincts and keep your wits about you. Don't divulge important plans because someone is in your midst who intends to spoil them. Jealousy lurks on Tuesday. You want to be very, very mindful of that. And because that's your area of money and resources, it's very likely that jealous person could be a friend or, someone, posing as a friend, acting like they're your friend, but they're really jealous of you, behind the scenes. It could be someone within your social groups as well, someone that you deal with within social groups, but they're going to be jealous of your resources and things like that. It could also be some of you getting into it with a romantic partner over money, or even a child over money, some type of struggle over money. And I can kind of see that in your cards too. So you want to be mindful of that, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Money or resources over creative works, you know, maybe you getting jealous of people or people getting jealous of you. You might want to be mindful of that. Okay. I'm going to flip these over because I think this is just enough. Okay. Like enough is enough. Oh, I don't know where this goes. So I'll just put it up here. Now, you're going to be going through some stuff this week, but it looks like you're at the end of it. Like this will probably be the last week of it, but let's go on to as well on Tuesday. Also on Tuesday, I want to mention that Mercury is at 14 degrees Cancer. It's trining Uranus at 14 degrees. So a blessing could come your way, some type of opportunity, monetary opportunity through shockingly behind the scenes. Maybe some secret is told to you. Or some type of closure to assistance in some type of monetary matter, or some type of something that has to do with your resources or something like that. Okay. So, you know, be mindful of that coming your way. It's going to surprise you on Tuesday, especially if you have any aspects within that 14 degrees, like 10 to, I would say 17 degrees or 11 to 17 degrees. Now on Wednesday, this July the 21st, the sun is in Cancer at 29 degrees. This is a single transit. Don't let your passions, it's at 29 degrees. Don't let your passions or your feelings get the best of you that day. Be cool. Even if you feel you want justice as it pertains to your money or resources, or you want to get revenge on somebody. Remember on Tuesday, somebody might have already pissed you off. So on Wednesday, don't just act on impulse. Let it go. I started to... Let me calm down. I must be feeling you because I felt real loose for a minute to try to say something, that I shouldn't say on camera. So Wednesday, don't do it. Don't be with the clapback. Okay. Calm down because you already got some stuff already going on within your cards. All right. Now, on Wednesday, the 21st, Venus, the planet of romance and finances and pleasure, it's going to enter Virgo at 0 degree. All right. So that means it's coming out of your area of communication and siblings and short distance travel and your networks of people. And Venus is going into your area of home and family. This is wonderful for you because, like I said, you're at the end of something. Okay. This is going to bless you in the area of home and family. This is wonderful for you. This is about romance, finances, pleasure coming into home and family. Okay. This position favors you being social as well with people from all walks of life. If you're going to a shindig, especially on Wednesday, try not to get into it with try not to overdo it with food or drink. Allow yourself to have a good time, but make certain not to overspend just because you're trying to impress people. Okay. Now this is going to be like a 30-day transit starting on the 21st where Venus is moving into your area of home and family. Be mindful of, maybe the people in home and family that you've been getting into it with. Maybe this now will usher in some goodness there where you can have good times with them. Okay. But you also have monetary assistance coming your way and work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So maybe some money coming your way, some resources coming your way at work or through work, resources for pets, resources for your health coming in, or if you've had people sick and at home, resources to help them coming in, assistance. You also have blessings coming in from behind the scenes and shared finances aspecting you. So with Venus there, as it goes through those nodes for those 30 days, once it gets toward your nodes, you could have some type of shared finances or money come your way for home and family, or with those that you, things that you're passionate about. And I can kind of see that in your cards already, that you could be manifesting a new job or a new home or some type of new opportunity or something like that. So that's going to be starting on the 21st. We'll get into your cards later. And remember, you got some important stuff here too. Now on Thursday, the 22nd, the sun enters Leo at 0 degree. That's your area of communication and siblings. Your networks of people, your neighbors and things like that. Your leadership capabilities are noticed and recognition can be illuminated for you for the next 30 days, starting on the 21st. Remain humble if you're hoisted into a position of power. Okay. Now let's talk about this. You could have blessings and communication coming your way through friends and also through your relationships. Okay. Now, some of them you might feel their blessings, but they could, appeal to your base or instinct. So you want to, Be mindful of that. Now, they could help you accomplish goals. Some goals could be accomplished. You could also have assistance coming your way as far as romance, creative endeavors, and children. Somebody communicating some help to you with creative endeavors. Somebody might like you too, or want to forge some type of relationship with you. Somebody that's in your neighborhood, somebody that's around you in your community or your networks of people that you deal with on the internet, like, that you talk to all the time. You could get assistance or help from them, or they could like you, and could offer you to go out or something like that. Or it could just be illuminated or shown to you that this person is attracted to you. You could also get help with your creative endeavors. You could also have someone coming in, like I said, even before, wanting to assist you with babysitting for you, so you can go out and have a good time with your partner if that is something that you need. That could be illuminated for you as well. But communication and neighbors and networks of people is just definitely going to be a focus for the next 30 days. Now, on Friday, the 23rd, that's when the full moon is happening in your sector of what you think and what you preach. Long distance travel. It's going to be at 1 degree. So if you have any aspects between 0 and 3 degrees Aquarius, this is going to aspect you heavily, even going back into Capricorn at about 28 degrees. Be mindful of your sexual inhibitions. Remember, Saturn is here. This talks about restrictions and responsibilities. Okay. So something is going to come to a culmination or be revealed as far as the restrictions and responsibilities that you've been having, as far as what you think and what you preach, as far as you trying to reach wide audiences, you trying to reach someone that's at a distance from you. Okay. Even your creative works or your school work or something like that. Okay. If you've been unfaithful also, you could be found out. If you've been having some type of relationship with somebody, it could be found out. Flirting with somebody online on the internet at a distance from you, you could get caught. For those of you that are noble, this is a great transit for recognition for you. Okay. For the next 2 weeks, starting on the 23rd, that full moon is aspecting and highlighting all of these things. Okay. So where you've had some type of restrictions or responsibilities, you could actually, with romance, creative endeavors, and children, as it pertains to what you think and what you preach, you can have some type of blessing come in that's illuminated to you. Okay. With your friends, you could have some type of assistance with your friends that are around you. Okay. This probably would be a person that's already kind of a leader, because this is your sector of Aries, and Chiron is there healing some type of relationship or offering healing to some type of relationship with a friend. And they're offering you some type of assistance with your communication, with your, helping you reach a wider audience, getting your education and skills out there, what you think and what you preach. Okay. And this is some type of relationship that you have with somebody. All right. Also, you have behind the scenes at work, people are going to be talking crap about you. Okay. It will shock you, some of the people that are going to be talking crap about you, but you're going to have some people, some type of friction with people about what you think and what you preach behind the scenes. In addition to that, it's squaring your area of work, health, and daily routines. So you might have some type of blow up with somebody, or some type of something comes to a culmination with someone that you work with. Okay. So you want to be mindful. Yeah, you want to be mindful of that. So let me see. Someone at a distance from you, someone that where you are of service to others, or where someone is of service to you, it could cause some type of trouble behind the scenes with other people, like jealousy and stuff like that. So you want to be mindful of that. And that's going to be for 2 weeks, that could feel intense for you, starting on the 23rd. Now on Saturday the 24th, the sun is in Leo at 1 degree. Be mindful of changing or erratic emotions on that day. Do something that can keep you grounded and centered. This is a 1-day transit. If you have several things to take care of, make up your mind as to what you want, then tackle them one step at a time. Okay, remember that. That's in your area of communication. It's siblings and things like that. Now let's talk about your cards. That's communication, siblings, your networks of people, short distance travel on Saturday. So if you're driving, don't get into road rage, don't argue with anybody. You're on the way to a sibling's house, or, just don't get into it with neighbors and things like that. You want to be mindful of that. Now let's talk about your cards. Something is going on with you. You've been having to have strength. Okay, you've been having to hold up strength, especially as far as your communication and people that you're in contact with all the time, because this is also a card of Leo. Okay, so maybe even with a Leo person or something like that, sun, moon, or rising, you may have had to, or maybe even this is a sibling, or like I said, a neighbor, or somebody you are in communication with regularly. You've had to have strength. You've had to balance your temper. Okay. Or there's something where you felt restricted to where you can't express yourself fully, because this is your area. Leo is your area of communication. Maybe even it's with a sibling. You've had to balance your communication with a sibling, or you haven't been able to express yourself fully. Okay. Because this is your card. Well, this is not. This is a swords card, and you are Gemini, so that's a sword. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay, you're putting yourself in a self-imposed prison. Okay, these bandages are loose. You can step over this and walk out of this. This is something you're putting yourself in. Okay, this is not something somebody else is putting you in. Okay, maybe this Leo person. You're putting yourself in this situation. This is something you're doing to yourself. You don't have to restrict your communication. You don't have to put yourself in a self-imposed prison. You don't have to get upset with people or argue with people or feel like you're having a tug of war between your emotions with somebody. This is something you're doing to yourself. Okay. So be mindful of that. You have some type of new opportunity that you're manifesting, whether it's a job, whether it's a business endeavor, whether it's a home. Something is coming to fruition. Something is being manifested. Okay, here. Now, whatever you've been going through, whatever type of conflict or strife or test of your will, it's coming to an end. Okay, because you got the 10 of Swords. You're still dealing with it this week, but it's coming to an end. This is going to be the end of some type of conflicts you've been having. Maybe you've also been having some type of conflicts or trying to balance your money and your pentacles. Okay. So you're coming to the end of that. I have any other pentacles cards out here for you to talk about money coming to you this week. So hopefully your moon or your rising sign will, but you've been in some type of conflicts. You're either balancing your temper, like I said before, or you're balancing your money. Okay. You're having to balance your money. And this could also, like I said, be something that you put on yourself. Okay. You're in a self-imposed prison. Okay. So you want to be mindful of that, Gemini. You want to be mindful of having arguments or conflicts with people about money, or, just maintain your balance. You want to be mindful of that, because, you are, like I said, you are a swords card. So this could be you, bringing these conflicts forward. Okay. So be mindful of that. And remember, we talked about not arguing with people about your resources. Remember with that Libra, with that Vesta moving over into Libra, not getting into it with anybody about resources, not getting into it with anybody about your romantic partner or your children, not fighting with people. Be mindful of that. These cards you got out here, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, are really concerning to me. You're coming out of this, but you really, really need to balance yourself, and you really need to open yourself up to goodness, because then you also got more swords cards. There's swords all over the place. So this is definitely you. You're trying to make a decision as to whether to walk away from a relationship as well, whether to go your own way. Okay. Maybe this is even saying after a decision is made, some type of peace or balance is going to be restored. Okay. After a time of rest or going your own way. You have a lot of opportunities at your disposal to choose and to pick a place where you want to go. If you want to go somewhere, be mindful, because not everywhere is going to give you the resources, the goodness, the opportunity, and the assistance that you need. So choose wisely. Okay. Choose very, very wisely. Now, wow, that's what I have for you. I'm hoping this week isn't going to be too challenging for you. You're at the end of it. So just make sure the full moon should illuminate some blessings for you, because it's an area that trines you. So some type of blessing is coming in. A friend is offering you some type of assistance or help during this 2-week period. And it's going to help your image. It could have to do with a romance, a creative endeavor, or even your children. Okay. So, take that blessing or that opportunity. All right. That's all I have for you. God bless you. And I'll see you next week. Bye now.